the way to own a HDB and a condo is to start correctly first. To start correctly is that you need to have an owner and occupier system. So let's say you buy a BTO or a resale, it doesn't matter. Both properties allows you to do that. So when you buy it, in the OTP of the resale, you can only put one name, but when you submit it into the HDB system, you need to indicate who is the owner, who is the occupier. But the owner's name is on the OTP. The essential occupier's name is not on the OTP, the option to purchase. When you book the flat with BTO, you need to inform HDB that who is the owner, who is the essential occupier. Technically, legally, the essential occupier do not own the property, is not an owner. So you need to decide between hubby and Mrs. who should be the owner. How should you plan this? You need to plan this forward. All right? So assuming you're buying a resale property, your MOP is 5 years. This is the year 2024. And let me come to BTO later. All right? In the year 2029, what is going to happen is that, let's say this is John. This is Charmaine, all right? The decision matrix over here is who is going to have a higher potential earning power 5 years later. So if you all decide that Charmaine is going to have a higher purchasing power 5 years later in terms of your income level and your age benefit, then what is going to happen is that you will then need to decide the higher income earning power person needs to be the occupier. All right? The reason is because 5 years later, once John and Charmaine fulfills the MOP, take note that Charmaine also needs to fulfill the MOP, even though she's not the owner. All right? She will then come out and purchase the condo. Let's say this is a 4-bedder or 3 or 4-bedder condo. And let's say, for example, just for context sake, this is at $2.5 million in year 2029. And then you rent out the HDB that has fulfilled its MOP. So the HDB can now be rented out legally, the whole unit. You can rent out the whole unit. Take note, during the 5 years, you cannot rent out the HDB. You can only rent out the rooms, and you have to stay inside one of the master room or the common room, and you rent out the rest of the bedrooms, all right? But once you fulfill the 5 MOP, you can rent out. And I'm talking about resale HDB. A lot of people, when they buy a resale HDB, they think about the grant. You must take the grant. It's free, all right? You must take the grant. So let's say you qualify for 80,000 CPF grant. It's injected into the owners